Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this beautiful rose flower. This is red fondant. This is actually red colored fondant, and I'll be showing you the technique I used in achieving this flower alongside other techniques that you can use in making your flowers. Today I'm going to be coloring pink fondant for the roses. And so this is just white fondant, store-bought white fondant. I'll be adding a bit of pink. I like to use gloves so I don't get the food coloring on my fingers. The amount of food coloring is dependent on the shade you want to achieve. Just a little on white fondant will give you a light shade, and you can increase the color intensity by adding more food coloring. I like this color, so I will work with just this. And there you have it all mixed. Then I'm going to be adding some CMC. CMC gives the fondant strength and helps it harden quickly. So I'll be adding some CMC. And kneading thoroughly. Roll this out. And using a round circular cutter, I'm going to be using my piping tip here, using a round cutter. With my tool, I'll flatten the end. Actually would get it better done on this. And so I take and flatten each edge. Next, I'm going to arrange each petal. I'll be rolling from the edge, making this very tight. And try as much as possible to make, when you're doing this, make sure the petals are not sticking to each other. Now, using a tool, I will be opening up the petals.
I'm using my hands to kind of pull the petals so that it kind of looks natural. Roses have these pointy tips, and so you can see I'm flattening the petals and trying to make the edges have these pointy tips.
the bottom, and so I will just be gently pushing. By doing this, you're actually closing up the gaps between the petals inside. And you can use a tool or just pinch this excess off. And there you have your rose flower. I'm going to be putting it in a bowl. It's my petal flower bowl. Some people use egg cartons, you know, just to make sure that you still maintain that shape. And there you have it. Next technique I'm going to be using is showing you how to make a rose flower with these quarters. So this is a smaller size, and this is the next size. And so with my colored fondant, I will roll it out. Put some water on the center because I will be putting or folding it over. So using water to hold it. Fold along the center line. And I'm going to be rolling it. To the next one. And adding the next layer. Then I'm going to be opening the petals. There you have your rose. Compared to the other one we made earlier. This is another technique I use. It's quick and easy. I have my cutter and my mold. And so I'll be rolling out fondant and using the cutter, placing it in the mold. And transferring the flower impression onto the mold. There you have it. I'll show you another style. So taking the deeper shade of the color, I will be impressing it onto the flower just for a different design. And there you have it. This is very quick and easy. Another technique I'll be using is with the help of silicone molds. So I have several molds here that would actually help with achieving it. This is a quick and easy way to get your flowers done. I'm going to be taking out the excess with my X-Acto knife. And there you have it. I kind of like this mold best because it's kind of like an exact replica of a rose flower. It's really a sweet one. So there are different types of molds out there. Depending on the design you're looking out for. And so you can see this flower. These are the 3 techniques I use when making my rose flowers. This is my favorite because it gives you the realistic roses, and I can actually increase the cutouts to have bigger flowers. This is one of my favorite go-to techniques when making big realistic rose flowers. I kind of have not perfected the technique using this cutter, and so I'm still working on that, but in the meantime I would default to using my favorite technique for now. And then I also earlier in the video showed how you could use a flower cutter and an impression mold in getting these beautiful flowers. You can, you know, just freestyle and make your flowers in any way, any color. And so this is the same mold, well, using a darker shade of pink in the center. This is my favorite rose mold, and because it gives me a beautiful miniature rose, really cute and realistic. And so depending on the design I'm going for, if I need miniature roses, this is what I use. Also, I got this flower mold from Amazon, and that's what I was able to use to achieve these budding rose and also these mini flowers. You can check out my Instagram. It's at the cake trail. My Instagram account is at the cake trail, and you will see different designs in how I was able to, you know, apply these roses onto cakes. Again, these molds are available on Amazon, or you can check any cake store for flower molds. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe.